Yeah, because, well, and a lot of it is, a lot of the consumers end up wanting the pro stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Or, you know, like the bottom line pro. That's where you get that prosumer.
Yeah. But it's where it works, because that is where everyone really wants to be, is in that area.
Yeah, because you don't really want to pay for the pro equipment, but you want the qualities of the pro equipment, and you're willing to pay a little bit more than the consumer level.
That's right, and that's how they make their money in the industry. But like I said, we'll do that. We'll see somebody that we have seen before, and we've never actually talked to them, and we'll flag them down at at SEMA or CES or NAB, and then you stick your microphone. Oh, okay. Then
well, and then also you like to find things that are a little bit
different.
A little bit different, a little quirky, because when you just kind of flow with what is,
yeah,
and you bring them what is from the event.
Right, and we know that a lot of stuff. Okay, we know where to put stuff on the internet that gets us immediate attention, and we know where to put stuff that's going to get us attention a month from now. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, it's the month from now. It's what we put up today will get us more attention next month than it does today on some of the sites, because that's the way it works.
But it changes from site to site.
That's right. You have to know what it's like. I said, people, we keep telling people, they say, well, she's always wearing a swimsuit and you're always wearing it. I wear suits. I'm going to have a suit on. I have my black suit on, and my silk shirt and my silk socks and my best shoes tonight.
Well, and we have several events that are coming up, because we've got a VIP thing tonight. Tomorrow I've got an unveiling of a painting.
Oh, that's right, because
yeah.
We've got we do the Academy Awards, we do awards. So we do. It's the way that things are put on. Sometimes they look like they're all lumped together. Well, they're lumped together because where I can manipulate, I manipulate. Because I know that the fluff pieces draw more attention today than the Michael Jackson stuff does. So we put the fluff. I try to manipulate the fluff stuff in right now, because I'll put them in a batch. Because so they'll be like this. And Notaspringchick is basically the interviews and the hard interview stuff. If I interview people, it's because I know the technology involved, and she doesn't.
That's right. So if you see him in an interview, it's going to be quite a bit different than my interview.
Yeah, because
because it's different interview styles for one.
I tend to, what I will do is I was brought up to, you listen to what the other person is saying, and then you jump in. And that's how I tend to do my interview.
Where I'm more inquisitive, like, well, what about this and what about that?
I'll let them lead the conversation, and then I will jump into the conversation with what I do know. Like I said, I know a little about a lot of things, and I have a photographic memory, which means if I ever see something, it's jammed in there. But a photographic memory isn't like you flip a switch on and it comes out. I actually have to let the person say something that I actually recognize.
Jog it.
And when it's jogged, then I can sit there and talk, and then one thing leads to another and another. This is where, she was a cheerleader, so she's
the song leader.
Song leader. She gets all wound up and excited. And I tend to be more of the old style. I tend to very seldom ever get excited when I do interviews.
And you know what's funny is a lot of the other people that we also work with, it's like they get in front of the camera, and everybody's not relaxed in front of the camera. We are, because you grew up around it. Yeah. And me, as you can see, I've had lots of practice.
No, she's okay. Notaspringchick in her Joyce Chow mode was traditional journalism. She had to have the stuff all written out, every word before she did anything.
Part of it was that if somebody wanted something said, and if they wanted it said a certain way, then you write it down and I'll read it verbatim. Yeah. Which is what they do at broadcast, because the scroll comes up and they read it off the prompter. Right. But if you're doing commentary...
Doing commentary, which is what we do. Most of what we do, like I said,
it's all different game.
It's all different, because I've never had the problem with scripted, because I could sit there and look at the thing and I knew exactly what was supposed to be done when I was younger. But she is hard. She's old school. Basically, it took months to get her to get rid of that. This was that, and to go to the non-scripted. But as you see, she 75% of everything we do is Notaspringchick on her side, because she is so comfortable now doing everything on her own that I no longer go with her to a lot of the things anymore.
we're bringing other people with us.
We're bringing other people.
Also, you've got other things that you need to do.
Oh yeah, because I run the internet. So, but you know, because she actually doesn't. She's Asian, doesn't have the patience to do it, and I'm German. You know, and I sit there and do it, which means I have no life, is what it means. But no, but it's just, you know, we're not happy. Like I said, we're not happy about the way the world is turning, and we're trying to do a little bit about, you know, changing things by bringing you a little bit. Like I said, we try to bring you a little bit of fun when we're doing yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Golly, you know what it reminds me of when you were saying that? Remember Donnie and Marie used to say a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll?
That's right.
We were talking a little bit news. What would be that?
A little bit news, and because we are brought up, both of us, as traditionalists. So, we are. It was easy for me. Easier for me to change. A little bit news and a little bit commentary. Yeah, because I was on the air talent, in front of the camera when I was dancing and performing. I was behind the camera talent when I was doing new stuff. There's a difference. So I got used to doing it with a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll. Actually, I'm the rock and roll, and she's the country, which is the funny part. You know, because so, but I've done my background. I've done comedy. I've done westerns. I've done sci-fi. I've done musicals. I've done everything in my life, and Notaspringchick. I mean, well, actually, guarantee you that she really was once the 6th ranked model in the world when she was younger. 6th in her category. She was the number 6th in the world. So she's had a varied life. You know, she like I said, her resume is tremendous. Compared, mine is, you know, I have a very thick resume, but my resume tends to be lopsided. Hers is journalism, it's economics, it's government, it's international. She's she's got a really wide resume to fall back on. You know, she's commercial photography, you know, and modeling, commercial photography on her own, you know, acting. You know, just you name it, she's done it. So it's like I said, when we pull the Bikini Czar stuff, Bikini Czar is sort of a joke, but it's also a serious thing.
Well, actually, we did it for the fun of it because Obama was coming out with so many different czars. We're like, oh, I think it's up to 32 now.
Yeah, 32 and growing.
We're going, this is ridiculous. So anyway, I became the Bikini Czar in fun, but we've used it to talk about. And the people have taken it very seriously.
Oh, they take it seriously. We have nothing that we have done ever that people have taken as seriously as the Bikini Czar and cap and trade.
Do you know what? You're absolutely right on that.
Yeah, I'm going to do more on cap and trade because they said, I did hear that the news people are saying the one major problem they have on cap and trade is nobody understands it. So we're going to try it again, and we're going to try it again with the swimsuit, you know, thing. We've done it twice now. And people are still, you know, giving us, you know, like this and this and this. And
we'll do another cap and trade.
We're going to explain people that the Republicans are right and the Democrats are right. Both of them are right. So how can both be right and both be wrong? Because it's all in timing.
Ah, and what came first?
That's right. You know, you know, like what was it? Socrates said, before you can walk, you must learn to crawl. The Democrats want to walk right now when they should be crawling. Republicans don't even want you to crawl because they said it's the wrong time to crawl. Well, which is right. They are both right, but they're both wrong. You know, basically what you should be doing is absolutely nothing. Nothing. Just sit.
Rest in peace.
That's right. But you know, we're going to do more, so because you know, we've been on forever. So until next time, this is Oldecam.
And this is Notaspringchick, and we're here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And for more information, you can always go to
www.montybubbles.net on the net.
Or you can come join us on Twitter. But thank you once again for over 20 million links on the internet.